Yo, up this planet, we have new football outsiders. Lavonte David, 96 overall, right outside linebacker, zone D, pass rush, 24 hours only, 24 hours. But anyways, 6'1". Now, if you don't know me, I love 4-3 linebackers. I love coverage linebackers. I love the fact that a lot of coverage linebackers in MUT can tackle, have really good pursuit, things like that. But they just go for so much because they're so limited in the fact that having 90+ coverage 4-3 cover 2 zone type linebacker is hard to come across. But hey, Lavonte David is always great no matter what type of 4-3 set you run in. He can tackle, whatever, so on and so on and so on. So anyways, 6'1", 93 speed, great speed, 80 strength, 93 acceleration, 99 tackle, 98 play rate, 90 block shed, 99 pursuit, 95 zone. In 2014, he was second in the NFL with 42 defeats, third in the NFL with 28 tackles after reception and resulting in negative play. Now, if he has some type of his catching could be better. Seeing the fact that he has 95 zone, he can make more plays on the ball, but causing turnovers is going to probably be a hassle. You might get a lot of drop unless you're using him. Usually they give a little bit of leeway to the users. Anyway, 91 jumping, which is great, especially with that 6'1" frame. You're going to need to be able to get up and snag the ball. Now, 85 finesse move isn't that great, but 90 block shed is going to allow him to get off blocks and get to the ball carrier and potentially get to the quarterback, depending on if you blitz your linebacker. Like me, I blitz a linebacker every play, just because I feel like my user is good enough to do that. I feel like I can cover 2 people in a certain spot, especially with the personnel I have. I feel like I can do that. Simple and plain. And 92 hit power, which is pretty good. I mean, my Calvin Johnson has 85 hit power, and he causes a lot of fumbles. So hey, that's Lavonte David. Next up, we got this Joey Flacco. Speed, run, chemistry, 91 overall, football outsiders. There's a couple more cards that drop, so we're going to hop into almost every last one of them. 6'6", he's always a tall, lanky bastard. 77 speed, which is kind of generous, I believe. 85 awareness, 98 throw power, 95 throw actually short, 92 throw actually medium, and 81 throw actually deep. I guess he never had a deep ball, but hey, it is what it is, man. Who cares? You're not going to use this card anyway. And if you do, hey, shout out to the Ravens for actually having a good season. I didn't think they was, but hey, they had great. Elvis Dumerville was a monster on defense, and Steve Smith Sr. showed that he could steal ball. So hey, oh yeah, and Justin Forsett, man's probably the best blocking running back outside of Matt Forte in the NFL, and you don't know how valuable that is. But he was 8th in passing DYAR this season and threw for 3,986 yards and 27 TDs. How many picks did he have though? Next up, we got CJ Anderson, 92 overall halfback, ground and pound. Now, with these cards that come out, they be suspect with their overalls. Their overalls don't seem to their ratings don't seem to fit their overalls. But this card is actually kind of different from that, because usually when you see a Broncos player, especially a running back, they have a high overall, but their stats they really don't speak it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, like Monte Ball, his stats, he has a 90 overall card, but his stats look like he is an expensive gold card. But anyways, 5'8", 94 speed, 92 agility, 86 awareness, 95 acceleration, 92 carry, 90 ball carrier vision, 85 elusiveness, and 92 truck. Now elusiveness and truck, I rather go for elusiveness than truck, but I always want to have trucking, the ability to truck somebody. But anyways, he has 92 carry, so 92 carry mixed with a high trucking makes you want to run directly into defenders, but that can cause you to fumble a lot. So hey man, that's CJ Anderson. Next up we got Jonathan Cyprien, 86 overall, strong safety. Now, I always feel like this card should have crazy hit power, and pretty good play recognition, because he plays off of the fact that he's not a great coverage strong safety. He's more of a run supporting safety, because he's big as hell. He's 6 foot, but he's 225, 230, honestly. But he can lay the hit though. He can lay the wood. And 71 strength, that could be a little higher, man. The man is big. Look at him in the picture. Look at him. He's big as shit. Anyways, he was second among safeties with 70 tackles on running plays. I told you, man's a monster. Give him an 85 tackle. Come on, do something to make him viable as picking him up on a Jaguars team or something. Man, just help them out. Next up, we got Bruce Miller, 85 overall fullback. Bruce Miller, not fast, not great at catching, not anything really. 92 run blocking and 95 impact blocking. Enough said. 88 strength too. Now enough said. And last but definitely not least, we got 90 overall. Kenny Stills, who had a season this year, man. He was balling. I wish their rookie receiver had a season too, but I think he got hurt. I don't forget his name. I know it's not Gibson. I know he plays for Miami, right? Anyways, y'all remind me. If you know, remind me in the comments. I don't know. Anyways, 6 foot, 95 speed, 85 awareness, 95 catching, 95 elusiveness, 95 spec catch, 83 release, 85 route running, and 93 catch traffic. Second in receiving. I just burped, yo. Second in receiving, DVOA. What is DVOA? With 63 receptions for 931 yards. Football stars. Love them. Love them. I'm out of here, y'all.